Libya's eastern government has said that oil and gas flows will remain on hold until the country's central bank governor is reinstated. Production at two major oil fields has been suspended. Security forces have surrounded the central bank in Tripoli amid escalating tensions between rival groups. Political factions are locked in a power struggle over control of the central bank. Now, the row has really affected oil markets. Let's take a look. Look, it's down a little bit now, 0.58%. But when this news first came out, those oil prices surged 7%. So it's really an interesting market to watch. Let's talk to Carole Nakhle, who's CEO of Crystol Energy. Thanks for coming on the programme. Look, let's talk about the political backdrop, because that in Libya, it's been chaotic for years. So let's talk about the timing. Why shut down? Why suspend services now?
Well, look, in my opinion, Libya's heydays, when it was an important player in oil markets have long gone. And the situation has deteriorated, particularly since they had the civil war and then and the ousting of the late Gaddafi. And you could see that since then, Libya's oil production has struggled to pick up and to go back to high levels, and it's been on a roller coaster. And this roller coaster is not because Libya does not have enough resources. Actually, Libya has massive proven oil reserve that can last it for hundreds of years, for many years to come. But it is above ground factors, the political fragmentation in Libya. And because oil is so important for the Libyan economy, whoever controls that oil production, those oil exports and oil revenues has a big say on the political situation in the country. So oil has been used for several years now as a political card to achieve score certain points in the country. But on Libya on its own, it would be naive to expect it to drive oil markets in one direction or another. It can exercise an additional pressure on an existing trend in the market, but on its own, I think everybody does not expect much from Libya as long as the political fragmentation is there.
So the Libya row, that really pushed the prices higher, noticeably higher. But the broader picture is what's happening in the Middle East, with Israel, with Lebanon, with Gaza. What's your expectation of what happens next and where this is going?
Absolutely. I would say the bigger card that is influencing today's oil markets on the geopolitical front is what is happening in the Middle East. The ongoing Iran, Israel, Gaza, Hamas, Hezbollah, trading attacks and the ongoing war in Gaza. That by itself has created lots of fear in the market, especially that you're talking about the biggest oil producing region in the world, exporting region in the world. And as such, although no supply disruptions have been achieved except attacks on maybe a tanker or two in the Red Sea, but did not escalate to affecting supplies. And as a result, while the tension is there, it is exercising some upward pressure on prices in addition to the ongoing war in Ukraine. That by itself has delivered the prices where we are today, because the story is not over yet. So it's not like we have a peace agreement in Gaza, and Hezbollah and Israel are not trading attacks anymore. It's an ongoing problem. It has not escalated, but it is there. And that's where we see this upward pressure on prices, though limited, I would say.
Carole Nakhle, thank you very much.